Good day all of you. Welcome to our session. Welcome to our channel Intelligible Tutorials. In this session now we are going to discuss the differences and the similarities of data mining versus big data. So what is the data mining and as well as what is the big data now we are going to see. What are the various similarities and what are the various differences now we are going to see. See, first we are going to talk about the data mining. All of you know the meaning of the mining. The meaning of the mining is nothing but extraction. Extracting the thing, whatever we want, is called as the data mining. For example, we are mining gold. Okay, so gold is not directly available. It will be available in a stone called quartz. So from that we have to extract the unnecessary things, extract the unwanted things, extract the irrelevant things of the gold. We extract all these things and then we refine all these things. What are the unnecessary things? We refine them and finally we get the gold by processing them. By processing this particular stone. So that is nothing but extraction or refinement of the unnecessary things to the required thing is called as the mining. Okay. So now here also the data mining is, there are so many number of the data sets and databases are available. Databases are available. Among those databases or data sets, whatever data we want, what is required for our information, what is required for our problem, we are extracting that relevant information, that pattern, whatever we want, that is nothing but data mining. That means extraction of the useful information. Extraction of useful information or knowledge from large data sets or large databases is called as data mining. Whereas gold mining is nothing but extraction of gold from quartz. The irrelevant things, abnormalities, whatever things are there, unnecessary things, all these things can be removed. Finally we refine the gold. Okay, so here also we refine the useful and informative data, whatever we want for our problem and for our purpose, from the large data sets and as well as the large databases is called as the data mining. Data mining is not only having one single topic. It is a collection, it is a bunch of multiple number of the topics. So what is the data mining? It is clear now. Extraction of knowledge or extraction of useful information from large databases. The other name of the data mining is also called as KDD, stands for knowledge data discovery. That means informative data. What is the knowledge data here? Knowledge data is nothing but informative data or useful data for our problem. Informative or useful data for our problem. That is nothing but discovering such a kind of the data from the various number of the sources, multidimensional databases, relational databases and all. Extracting and discovery of such data is called as knowledge data discovery. Okay, this feature is called as KDD. So one of the other name of this data mining is also called as KDD. It's called as knowledge data discovery. So it is a collection of topics or bunch of topics as we previously discussed. What are the various topics now we are going to see in the data mining? See, in the KDD process or data mining process or data mining, we have multiple number of the topics. That is nothing but DMQL, data mining query language, association rules, mining. In the same pattern we are having frequent patterns, mining, and in the machine learning methods like classification, regression. In the machine learning we have one more learning that is called as inductive learning. In the inductive learning we have decision tree, and finally clustering. In the clustering we have outlier analysis, and outlier analysis, after this we have web mining, extracting the data from web or mining the data from the web. So all these are the various topics we are going to see. So it is a bunch of topics. So this bunch is totally 8. DMQL, data mining query language, association rule mining. In the association rule mining again we have pattern mining, frequent pattern mining. What are the frequent patterns occurring? We are going to mine such patterns. And classification, it's a machine learning method. Regression is also one machine learning method. And inductive learning, it is also one kind of machine learning method. These three collectively called as supervised learning methods. These supervised learning methods already I discussed in our previous videos. Please watch them in our previous videos. And next we are having clustering. Clustering is called as unsupervised learning. This outlier analysis is also in clustering. This is called as unsupervised learning. And finally mining from the web. We are extracting the data from the web. So these are the bunch of the topics in our data mining. Okay. So next we are having various applications where this data mining can be applicable, where this data mining can be useful. Now we are going to see. Applications of data mining. Number 1, market basket analysis. Number 2, fraud detection. Number 3, customer relations. Number 4, developing high-end decision support systems. So where we can use this data mining, various applications of the data mining are market basket analysis. This can be useful in the association rule mining. We will use this in the association rule mining. The next one, fraud detection, customer relation, these two related to your classification methods, and developing high-end decision support systems. The main objective of the data mining is nothing but developing high-end decision support systems. So this is also one of the big application of the data mining, which is going to develop the high-end decision support systems. Okay, this is entirely the data mining. Now we are going to talk about what is the big data. How it is different from data mining. Before going to see the differences between these two, now we are going to talk about actually what is the big data. Big data is also nothing but large volume of the data, huge data, we can say it's a big data. Okay, what are the various examples of this big data? Are nothing but Facebook postings, all social media postings like Twitter, Instagram, etc. And Amazon will list some list of the products. There are n number of products in the Amazon website. These are also comes under the feature of the big data. So Amazon product list. So all these are the various examples of this big data. These are examples are not of one single kind of the data. These are multiple types of the data. Okay. So what are the various types of this big data? Now we are going to see. Big data is a collection of various types of the data. What are the various types of the data? Now we are going to see, that is structured, unstructured and semi-structured. So big data is collection of three types. Number 1, structured. Number 2, unstructured. Number 3, semi-structured. Okay, these three collections of the data. What is the meaning of the structured data? Now we are going to see. See, in the structured data, whatever data is there that can be stored, that can be accessed and that can be viewed in a fixed format. Some format is given, based on that format only you will store the data, you will access the data, you can remove the data, you can modify the data, whatever you want. That is one kind of fixed format. The best example for this fixed format of the data is nothing but SQL databases. They follow some fixed format. Like rows, the data can be kept in the form of rows and columns, and each and every database can have one key, unique key, that is not null, and as well as that is called as a primary key, and the references of it existing in another key is called as foreign key. Like that, some properties from keys, from rules and regulations will be there in the structured data. The best example is nothing but SQL and databases. Okay, so now what is the meaning of unstructured data? Unstructured data cannot be in one form, not in one fixed form. It's not a homogeneous collection, it's a heterogeneous collection. The meaning of this heterogeneous collection is nothing but, it may be text data, audio, video, etc. MV files, MP3, MP4, etc. These are the multiple forms of the data, not in one single form. There are multiple number of the forms of the data. Such a kind of the data is called as unstructured data, and all these are the various examples of this unstructured data. And one more example for this unstructured data, nowadays all the social media data is also unstructured data. So it contains all these kind of the data. The social media postings are nothing but those contain text, audio, video, MP3, MP4, all. So these are called as unstructured data. Now semi-structured. What is the meaning of the third one, that is semi-structured? Semi-structured is the combination of structured plus unstructured data. It is a combination of both structured and unstructured data. The best example is XML files are the best examples of this semi-structured data. Okay, like this, the big data can be in all the three forms. It may be structured, it may be unstructured, and as well as it may be the semi-structured data, and it is a huge and large collection of the data. Whereas the data mining is nothing but extraction of useful information or extraction of the knowledge or extraction of the information whatever we require from the various sources of the databases. Those are multidimensional databases, relational databases, SQL, or whatever it is. We are extracting the data. Whereas big data is a large collection of the data that can be of three forms: structured, unstructured, and as well as semi-structured. There is a lot of difference is there between the data mining and as well as the big data. Big data is nothing but large amount of the data, whereas data mining is also huge collection of the data, but among that we are extracting our useful information from the source. Okay, so that is the difference. And one more, some more differences are also now we are going to see.